That means thousands.
Yeesh.
I love how black people always try to like remix how to say certain words. Yeah, she hit me with that thou wow.
That's how, wow.
Oh yeah, she hit me with that Benny. You know, so she came through, and I was like,
It's
how much is it
about
gonna cost me?
100.
That young, she hit me with that $1.50. You know exactly what they talking about. But black people love flipping words and making
Couple
things
racks, you know what I'm saying?
something like hit me with that young pace. It's like what? You mean peso? No, no,
A young pace.
we was at an easy pace, right?
You know what
She
I'm
gave me-
saying? I had to drop a couple Euro steps, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I like using other people's slang for money.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what you're
What does that
saying.
mean?
I don't know what that is, my friend. Doesn't make any sense.
All right.
Yeah.
That's how you open up the podcast.
Come on now.
Let's crack that thing open. Hit you with a little foreplay. You know, lick on the neck a little bit before we get to that. Oh, you gonna add more lights over here? This guy right here. Yo, give a warm rousing applause to none other than my guy, Courage. I don't know your last name. You got weird.
Woo!
You got a mysterious last name.
What's your last name, Courage?
He don't-
Flores?
he don't put
That
it
was
out
that
there.
hard?
Well, I never heard. I never asked. You know, you couldn't.
Why'd you say it was weird?
I can't say. I said he don't. I don't know. Wait, I don't know what his last.
You say he's got a weird last name, Flores. That's
He said it's Johnson. Right here, right below the lip.
what's up, Shells? What's happening? We're
do
going
anything?
talking to
They don't do nothing.
the cats live
change the
on
color?
there. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
Okay.
some maintenance going on in the back.
We
You got construction going on?
Upgrade the look.
I love it, man. Courage is great. You're great, bro.
I appreciate you.
No doubt, fam.
Go ahead and flex on us.
Trying to put a little something in your life.
Courage came in with a whole full bottom grill. I said, okay, I see who we messing with
I
today.
want y'all to see how big this light is behind us,
That's pretty big. It's pretty solid light.
because we were shooting some stuff in here.
Too much, but we'll figure it out. Man.
Let me see. If y'all can see it, 'cause you can't see it. I could have easily. Y'all see? Y'all can't see it. Yes, y'all see yourself right there. That's how big that light. Y'all can't see that. That's
They
how
can't
big
see
light
that.
is.
They can't see it. It's a big light, though.
No, it's a big light.
It's like having a sun right over you. Chaz, you don't look that bad without it. Well, thank you, Mark. I don't wear the hat because I think I look bad. I wear the hat because I never cut my hair, and that looks bad. When I actually cut my hair, I don't mind wearing a hat. I mean, not wearing a hat.
Speaking of,
But I just never cut my hair. I'm so lazy.
speaking of, you think what is the percentage of you doing cocaine?
Far as what? Like on what level? Like
The fact that you didn't respond
never?
was like, whoa.
No.
He was like, let's give me more context.
Yeah, I just need is something good happening? What's going on? Like, is it somebody that has a big old deal that's like, well, look, man, we're really this $50 million deal, and they put the coke out. Everybody agree?
Right.
Instead of handshakes, we do snorts.
Right.
I'm snorting.
No, I'm just like, so if somebody say, in your lifetime, 100% of the chance is meaning I'm going to do it eventually. What is your percentage of I'm never doing cocaine?
Probably like 1 to 2%.
1 to 2% of
Yeah.
never doing it. So I need to know how did you get broken into
To doing coke?
yeah.
If there's enough money on the table next to the coke, I'm
Why-
snorting it.
But you keep saying money next to the table. That has nothing. That doesn't connect coke.
What do you mean?
It's somebody was like, instead of money, I'm willing to make your film if you do this line of coke.
Oh, I want the money.
No, as in, like you don't have to pay me. I just want to embarrass you online.
Well, like I'm not a filmmaker, right?
Right. I'm just trying to figure out. Like,
Right. Well, I'm just saying, if like I'm not a guy like, I'll do anything to get this film done. I don't care if the film ever gets done, right?
Right.
But if somebody was like, hey man, here's this deal, I just gotta see if you're about this life or not. You're gonna do this little snort, like, snort it up. Who's cooking? Who's chopping? Whose $100 bill we using? You
here
want to
we
use
go,
mine?
Mark Tally.
What do you say?
Cocaine ain't that bad, from what I heard.
From what your nose told you?
From what I heard.
Well, my nose says one
No
thing.
judgment. No judgment. All right. No judgment. Who has done cocaine or
Look, Shannon Handler, I wasted no time. I did it in my early 20s. I did it in my early 20s, but wouldn't trust it now because they be putting fentanyl on everything,
Yeah.
even weed. That is true.
I just need to know: is it exhilarating? Is it?
Did I ever tell you I put it on my tongue before?
Oh,
Yeah.
please talk
Yeah.
about the tongue.
I was dating this girl, and I had heard rumors of the girl I was dating doing coke.
Yeah.
So I went to her place one day. I was there by myself because, you know, I'd be in there by myself. And I went to her basement and I saw coke on a CD. And I said, yo, that can't be coke just out here. And I did the drug thing. And I was like, yo, it was like a spow. And I was like, how do people put this in their nose?
Wow.
I can't imagine somebody
it
snorts that,
numbed
bro.
it numbed your tongue?
Yeah, you felt the numbness on the tongue. And then, but it was also like a big shocking, like, ow, this is coke. Right, like
Is it sweet? Is it sour? Bitter?
it was like a baking soda
really?
taste, but like with a pow, like a McDonald's Sprite. You know that shit
So
pop.
it's spicy?
It was not spicy
Original?
per se, but it's a pop for sure. It's like
Wow.
like you feel that. So I was
So it should be more cops reacting to the coke when they be like, see, this shit is real. That's
yeah, I mean, you'd be like, oh yeah, that's coke, bro. That's because and I didn't know what it was. I was assuming that it was coke, but I was like, that's gotta be because nothing ever has punched my palate like that, you know. So yeah, it was my one coke. Glad I didn't have to do a drug test that day for anything, but yeah,
okay. Mark said he did it in college in Detroit.
yeah. You couldn't have good coke in Detroit.
You said you couldn't have it?
Couldn't have good coke in Detroit. You know how like coke comes from like Colombia and shit?
Yeah.
By the time it gets to here, all the way to the
What
Midwest,
are they doing with it? They shaking it up?
the people, you know, they chop it up and then you sell it in like those Miami ports. They all get the good coke. You know what I'm saying? And by the time it gets anywhere else, you're getting chopped off because everybody's trying to make a bunch of money off of it.
Right.
So you get this shit mixed in with other shit.
So
Wayne State, hey.
So cocaine is from a coca leaf, right?
Cocaine. That was my big line. Do you remember that? You gave me Dion's.
Dip your snouts in this.
Did someone say cocaine? Good time.
So it's from a coca leaf, right? And it's from like a leaf, and it's dusty, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what it is. I think cocaine is from a leaf, and they shake it off, and it.
I think coke is pretty natural until we do stuff to it, and then.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So with that being
It's
said,
definitely from a plant.
I want to know who fell into that bush. It was like,
Well, I heard cats used to use it for like caffeine, like when people would be working.
Right.
It was like a natural.
I gotta look this up.
Yeah. Because you would have coke and weed with natural things, and people would just be doing stuff to it.
But the funny thing is the trial and error of how did they thought about putting it into your nose?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like most.
I guess
things are
somewhere
adjusted to-
people found out, but that's also like, man, people take drugs in their butt. I always say that thing about people put alcohol in their butt so they can get until they get drunk faster. A real thing.
Really?
Yeah.
because of the bloodstream.
Yeah. It only stays in your system for up to 3 days. Sound like Hannah.
Only that's a long.
They cut it with baking soda or baby laxatives. Huh. Never tried it between the DARE program and the real life around the way crackheads. I didn't want. Yeah. Same here, Spice Division. I wasn't trying to do cocaine for any reason ever. I never needed to do coke. I never been like, I need a new high. I need something to take it to the next level.
I looked up where did cocaine come from. It's from coca.
Coca.
Is any of the
Coca.
4 cultivating plants in the family? I'm not saying any of that from South America. And then it is very illegal to bring it to U.S. It has to stay over there. Do you think that's gonna stop anybody?
I mean, I can't plant a coke plant somewhere. That's legal.
Very illegal.
But also, I'm like, bro, if it's so, then how do they get the coke out?
I think it's just it just has like its own little dandruff, and you just shake it.
You just go,
You just shake it.
yeah.
There's a lot of untapped drugs that we haven't even discovered.
Probably.
That like there's the veins of a oak tree that could literally reverse our youth.
Yeah.
I'm just assuming
Oh.
that. Like, there's a lot
I
of
said,
things-
where is that?
Hold on. Like, cause obviously everything is trial and error.
Right.
People figured out how to cook greens, how not to, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that don't do that. Do
Right.
this.
Bro, opium, weed, tobacco have been around for thousands of years, right? Like, we're not new to these natural things. Opium, like, they're long, old cocaine, well, for the most part, and the coke, they're long, old drugs. It's just when people start manipulating shit, you know, and that's when you be like, come on, fam. Everything is human manufactured, or whatever the word I'm looking for. But yeah, I think that's what kills people more than anything is other people. Can I just have some organic weed? Can we just have some organicness?
Never tried it between the DARE program and the real life around the way crack kids. I didn't want any parts of it.
I've read that already, Dion.
You did?
Yeah, where were you
I
at?
was reading the.
I read that already.
I'm sorry.
Man, Dion, you just...
I was reading what it
We're
came
trying to
from.
make this podcast go forward,
Okay.
and you're bringing us back.
All right.
I actually read all these already, even that one that just pops up
Where'd you leave off?
after that one. Laugh my ass off. DARE program made me want to try drugs. Hilarious. Nah, no coke. Nah, come on, shells. Let's all do coke together. Be like smoking on Friday. I know.
The drug that scares me the most.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get top 5. The scariest drugs. That's common.
I like how you said my top 5.
Like you thought about it.
Okay, I'm glad. Unfold my list.
I'm glad you, because I was gonna hit you with heroin.
Yeah.
Heroin is a task.
Yeah.
To be so strung out, you gotta find that
Yeah.
vein. Like where is it? Like could you I need this as soon as possible. And you're trying to find that vein. Like get in there.
So first off, it's fentanyl, because
It's not a drug.
It is a drug.
It is a drug, but no one let's get some fentanyl.
I'm sure people have been like, "Yo, let's get some fentanyl."
Exclusively?
I don't know.
They add fentanyl to other
I
things.
thought you asked me a question of what drugs I was scared of.
Then in that case, I would say boiling acid. Then,
I don't know if boiling acid is a drug.
well, I'm sure it is.
Like, people do acid, but it's not the acid that like burns you,
What?
is it? I don't know. I don't do acid.
Battery acid.
Well, fentanyl is number one.
Not a drug.
Fentanyl is a drug.
It's an accessory.
What are you talking about,
No one
Dion?
requests for fentanyl exclusively.
I'm sure somebody's been like, "Hey,
No.
you got that fent?
No.
You got that fenty?"
No. People, I don't know if y'all do these drugs, but do people exclusively ask for fentanyl?
And just give me a smidget.
It's usually sprinkled on other drugs.
Yeah. Somebody had to ask for fentanyl first, bro.
It's when you add too much to the drug.
Oh, Dion, when did you become a drug expert?
Tuesday.
You asked my top 5. Fentanyl's number 1.
Okay.
Crack is still number 2. Because for one, you just shouldn't be a crack. How down
Just
do I gotta
crack
be?
is, though.
Nah, you gotta be like I'd rather be on meth and be like, I had no idea what I was getting into. But then doing crack, come on, fam.
I think crack gets a bad rap. I mean, hear me out. First of all, crack is
I don't want to be a crackhead. You can't be a crackhead nowadays.
We got to rebrand crack.
Okay.
Like, you know how like heroin got shifted to opioids, right?
Okay. Is that what happened? I thought heroin was still plenty around.
No, heroin, it changed the name to opioids.
No, heroin's still heroin around here.
No.
What's her name? There was some female singer who just got hooked on heroin.
I hate how ignorant we are to drugs.
We should be ignorant to drugs.
I mean, no, we should be very knowledgeable. Somebody say, hey, we have oranges, peaches, and heroin.
Bro,
Like, what is that?
when somebody knows too much about drugs, I don't trust them. Someone's like, no, actually. I'm like, what have you been
No,
into?
you can't use that argument.
Why
Because
not?
you're saying if somebody if it's a black man that knows a lot about the court system, you shouldn't trust him.
I'm like, is he a lawyer? Nah. Well, he's a criminal.
He's studying this way too much. But what about like Angela Rye and Tamika Mallory?
Who?
These are people that study law and they speak for black people.
So they work in the justice form of sense, right?
They're
Like experts. They're not just a regular person. Like, no, man, don't do that.
There's a lot of regular people that are just very knowledgeable on what to say and what not to say when it comes to a cops.
They tell you just don't say anything.
Right. Oh, they got a lot of stuff happening over here. It's a lot of shows.
For people out there who aren't seeing who we're trying to figure out who we're talking to, we are doing the live of this on Dion's podcast. So if you go follow Lactose Entertainment, you can watch. Yeah, you can watch it in live as blah 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 blah. And blah 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 blah. You get what I'm saying? Talking to the people.
Jesus, my dad was on yesterday. What were we talking about? Drugs?
My dad was on it yesterday after his surgery. On what? Opioids? Heroin?
When the
Meth?
leaves are chewed, it acts as a mild stimulant.
Yeah. That's what I heard. Coke is a good thing until cats do horrible things with it. He was geeked. What, to be on drug shelves? It's definitely a drug. I worked at, there you go, Coachella a couple of years ago, and that was an illegal substance we had to confiscate from the guests. Fentanyl on BJ? Fentanyl's a drug.
It's not a...
5 drugs that scare me: heroin, meth, PCB, fentanyl, and crack.
Crack
Fentanyl
is
is a drug, pain medication. There you go. Come on. You ordering a side of fentanyl with your drugs like a loaded potato.
Fentanyl is not a requested drug. It's an accessory to other drugs. It's like somebody saying, "Hey, I want some Frosted Flakes." No, I want some corn flakes. And fentanyl is the sugar on top of it.
I don't think that's what it is.
That's what it is, man. People like to add little fentanyl on top of it. When you get too much of it, it's like,
I think it's one of those things like that start off as, oh man, this is for, as they say, payment. Like people do. What's the one that people got hooked on for the longest? It was Vicodin, right? Like people chop up Vicodin and they put it in stuff and they mix Vicodin with other stuff. I don't know how popular Vicodin is now because you have shit like fentanyl running around here, but you only need a few grams. You can accidentally, brush something off somebody's shoulder. What'd you get scared
a
for?
spider coming or something. You said you can easily.
No, you can brush somebody's shoulder off. Dust comes up, fentanyl, you're dead.
Really?
You know what I mean? Just like that. It takes a little bit of fentanyl.
Dion about to what?
Do fentanyl.
Heroin
Tyrone
is an
Biggums.
opioid. Boom. Made from morphine in the poppy leaf. I've learned that from Ozark. Turned into Tyrone Big. Oh, he separated. Dion's about to turn into Tyrone Biggums. I'm not arguing with you, Dion. You're wrong though.
There it is. Sorry,
okay,
dog.
listen. I understand that fentanyl is a drug, but it's not a requested drug. No one exclusively does fentanyl.
Well, the question was it a drug?
It's a drug, but it's
You
an
said name your
accessory.
top 5 drugs.
It's an accessory to a drug.
If it's a drug, it's a drug.
Somebody's not gonna be like, "Hey, you want some oatmeal?" Nah, I just rather have that sugar. It's like, you want the sugar in the oatmeal? I want the goddamn sugar.
Somebody probably just wants a little bit of fent.
No one exclusively wants.
Fenny Wap. My ex was a heroin addict. Yeah, we find out something new every time. But she lives in Kentucky.
Yeah.
And the people he was around definitely wanted fentanyl. There you go. Wanted fentanyl.
But as an accessory.
Let me find out you pushing weight.
Dion.
Come on, man.
The thing is about heroin, So
Well, and she said yelled at you. She put it in all caps. It's prescribed by doctors. Yikes. Oh,
she yelled at me.
she did. Oh, you gotta go stand in the corner now.
I gotta look it up. So you know how like some people just kind of crack out their cigarette, start smoking. Some people kind of do weed, but weed is like on that balancing beam of like, hey, do you mind if I smoke? They will kind of leave.
I do mind, but yeah.
Do you mind if I smoke?
Right.
Parties, cocaine is kind of like, you party? Heroin is never like, I'm bringing this out.
Right.
It's always like porn. Like, I gotta do it by myself.
Or with a friend that you trust.
Hey, hold my belt. Tighten it, man.
I need a second, bro. Hell that. That's weird. Them cats be doing did this shit my
Man,
goddamn
dude.
self.
And I've only seen it in the movie. Have you seen it live? Have you seen somebody do heroin
Hell
live?
no. Hell
That
no.
is terrifying.
Uh.
Like heroin is a drug.
Can you imagine if you went to the movies with somebody? Hey, dog, you trying to go to the movies? Sure, man. What time? 5 o'clock. Meet you there. Nigga, the seat. It's gonna be good.
Wait, you still looking up like this? Like, hey, look, can you hold my...
Oh, actually, I usually do this by myself. Can you grab that for me? Just tuck it. Yeah. This shit gonna be fire.
Credits in. He's like,
You ain't gonna make it to the credit. I don't know how accurate it is, but as soon as they put it in, they be like,
Yeah.
Shamazan.
how do you want to? Why do you want to feel that good?
No, I don't know. I don't know what people are doing. Weed is amazing. What's so amazing about weed, Shells? You've been high before, right?
No,
You never been high?
I've been high, not on purpose, not on weed.
Mm-hmm.
I lied. I did. I'm thinking of edibles I had.
Mm-hmm.
It's scary, man.
You didn't have the same.
My brain kind of like. I'm gonna use a creative word. Pulperate.
What?
My brain pulperates.
That's not a word at all.
a word today.
Deion, somebody use a creative word. What are you trying? Pulsates?
I was gonna say vibrates and pulsate. Yep.
Okay.
Pulperate.
That's not a thing.
Pulverate.
Pulverate? Just pulverize?
It does this.
Pulsate?
Yep.
Okay.
And and then my eyes are not moving quick enough with my brain.
So you're like, oh.
So I'm like trying to like understand what's happening.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Let me see what he's talking about. Can you read that?
Which one?
Weed is amazing.
Yeah, I know. Where are they at?
Fentanyl.
Tyron Bingham? Okay. Fentanyl. Okay. Weed is amazing. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. My ex was on it for a while because I had never been around it then. It was rehabs and so on, and it ended. Yeah. Yeah, we would have ended at at the first use of heroin. I don't think we can do this. What? But you know what? Go on and...
You be eating candy and cakes and stuff.
Is that good for you? You diabetic bitch.
What is that? Was my argument? Oh, so you can eat all the sugar you want, and I can't do a little bit of heroin once a week.
This sugar's more addictive than heroin. I'll tell you
A lot of people
that.
know that. You know what's funny, dude? Let me tell y'all something.
Say nothing but a little syrup in here.
Drugs has a bad rap.
Okay.
Listen to me.
I'm listening, yeah.
Here we go.
You're okay.
Right? If somebody had a testimony and I'm at your house,
Mm-hmm.
how you been, Dion? Oh man, been through a lot, man.
Yeah,
Just
man.
got out of jail.
Yeah.
I got caught for embezzlement.
Oh, shit. Wow, Dion.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Okay.
But I did a little community service. And
Okay.
I got out and I'm doing great now.
Good, bro. Good.
But
Uh-huh.
on the flip side,
Yeah.
if I was a crackhead
Yeah. Wow.
for a year and a half,
Damn, dog.
you immediately judging me.
Yeah.
You don't see no more benefits in me.
First thing I assume you suck dick. First thing I assume. Wow. Dion was out here just blowing dudes for crack.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I immediately get a bad rap.
Yeah.
As in he can't stay
You know
here.
he was a crackhead.
He can't stay here.
That's crank.
Right.
Yeah.
But on the flip side, with embezzlement,
Mm-hmm.
people be like, oh, he's beneficial.
I just can't.
He's good with money. Right? They see the perks like, so tell me about it, man. What happened?
Not that good. You got caught.
No, well, I stole $130,000 from Bank of America, and then I transferred that with a small offshore account with HP Morgan, and
Okay.
I was on H&R Block. But
Hey,
combined them together.
I'm with you.
So it's like, man, so tell me more. Now you're interested. Mm-hmm. Even though they're both crimes. Well, not really crimes.
The funnier story is all the stuff you did on crack, though. He was like, yo, so what happened? You had no money. You ain't gonna believe what I had to do.
What?
I had to go,
Voice
because he's a crackhead. I had to go in the sewer, sneak up on there. I just popped the top up, was like, he was so scared. Took his money and I snuck back in the sewers.
Crack gets a bad rap.
Yeah. Well, because crack ruined everything we worked for.
let me look, because I need to repurpose the word crack, because crack sounds. Such
You got that? Hey, that's cracking. I don't know who's
as
still
in,
saying it, but
because cocaine sounds cool. Crack is like, damn.
coke, the crack.
Crack.
He does.
It's-
But a cokehead, you sound bad. He's a cokehead.
No.
Man, he's just, hey, buddy, how's it going?
Cokehead. He's
It's not as bad.
Crackhead
It's not as bad as
is
crackhead, but cokehead's not good. Like a weed head, you go, oh okay, he's a weed head.
Yeah, that's crazy. Coke, yeah, he's a weed head. Let me.
BJ, so that's too many. Too many what on BJ? Oh, that's accurate. Yeah, that's my ass off. Chaz, if Dion asks you to slip his knot for him to find a vein, you doing it? For my buddy Dion, yeah. You're my friend.
So here's a scenario. I'm gonna piggyback off what Mark said.
Okay.
If my kids, twills, all text you and say, "Hey, keep an eye on Dion.
Okay.
He's not doing too well."
Okay.
All right.
Got you. What's wrong with
I
him?
think he's in and out doing some sort of illegal drugs.
Oh, wow.
We don't know what it is.
Yeah?
We gotta get to the bottom of it.
Okay.
But could you keep an eye on him?
No doubt. No, if I see anything, I holla.
You come by, we shoot a podcast. I am sweating profusely.
Okay, man. Yeah, you good?
I'm just not doing too well.
You turn the air on? It's not that hot in here.
I'm shaking. I'm shivering.
Okay.
There's a lot going on, man.
All right.
Before we start, do me a solid.
What's up?
I have to take my medicine.
Okay.
Oddly, they are asking me to take. See the pills?
Yeah.
These are opioids for some reason. I
Okay.
have a toothache, and I don't want that pill to get into my tooth. So
Makes
could
sense.
we, possibly put it in my arm, please.
Hey, Dion, not a problem.
And then you holding the belt. They're like, Chaz, what are you doing?
Dion says he's not feeling well. What was that? He was throwing up a second ago. And he said he needed his medicine, so I tying him off. Diabetics take nerve. They take stuff to their stomach, right? A diabetic, they don't. I don't know if they still do it, but doesn't diabetics have to take like their shots through their stomach?
Chaz, we specifically told you. He said,
Oh, you mean that? Dion, is there heroin in here?
I'm in too deep, baby. You in too deep. Go and put it through.
You guys didn't say heroin problem. Like you guys was like, he might be doing a couple pills I was watching. I didn't know about the heroin. Got this little bag for the medicine. It's not in a prescription, it's just in your hand. Just got these little rocks. Now actually you gotta heat it over the spoon, baby. You just keep saying baby a lot. Yeah, baby. Yeah, okay, what's up, Chaz, baby? That's how you first know somebody's a heroin addict.
You keep saying, baby.
What's up, baby? How you doing, man? How's everything? Oh, I'm good, baby. I'm good, baby. Oh, don't you worry about me, baby.
How often have you gotten caught with cocaine on the brim of your nose and you gotta keep doing this?
Right.
Because
let me double check.
Somebody's like
I got a what?
We see movies all the time.
Oh, I had a powdered donut in the car before I got here. Nothing to be aware of. Let's go.
What if somebody was like, "How was that cake, Chaz?" You'd be like, "It was delicious, very groundbreaking." I'm sorry. Don't be upset. We accidentally used cocaine instead of sugar.
Bro, you know how bad it hurt when I peed, fam? You know how bad it hurt when I peed? I had 6 slices, yo. I ate half the cake. Motherfucker. I ate all that shit. You said just keep going. I said, yo, this cake is sick. This is the shit. I said, this cake is the shit, dog.
Hello. They be like, you see me over in the discussion like, hey, you guys okay? We're like, we gotta tell them.
Yeah, this cake is great, man. I'm doing it all, baby. Oh, never had cake like this.
Chaz, calm down.
I'm great.
Chaz, calm down. Like this.
It's like, what is
We
wrong?
need you to rest. We need you to relax.
Oh, I'm relaxed. Don't you worry about me. Let's go get some bitches. I'm just joking.
Unless you're gonna do it.
Who wants some fun?
Or me. Oh, Chaz, No, we gotta get you.
I'm playing this.
Oh, my throat hurt. Pause. You start talking like the 70s black exploitation film. I hear I ruined the punchline.
That's all good. Portugal's decriminalization of all drugs actually helped to get more people into rehab and has been pretty successful. Sally Hannah, great. How do you know? What's Portugal? Portugal's in Europe. I don't know. Crack size coke gets the rap it deserves, I think. Yeah, I agree, Spicy. Coke and rap definitely gets the rap it deserves. Damn, I need a friend like Chaz. I got you, Mark. You need someone to tie you off? Got you, baby.
Nah, man. I feel like there's some functional crackheads. But there's also some really bad weed heads.
There's some high-functioning ones also.
I'm not comparing crack and weed, but I think crack needs a rebranding. It needs a new name.
But why? Because like crack is still bad. It's not like weed should get the rebranding because weed now, not that it hasn't before, but it always has way more health benefits that we know of, right? Like, so now people still have a bad connotation of weed because it was illegal for so long, blah, blah, blah. But it's actually helped a lot of people and it's prescribed medically, right?
Right.
No one's prescribed crack.
I'm sure there's somebody that's like, crack saved my life.
No one came in and was like, yo, doc, I've been throwing up, man. Yeah, man, looks like you have pancreas, cancer in your pancreas, cancer in your liver. You know what to kill that? Crack.
And I think
how should I take it? Any way you want. Just know you can just rub it on your skin. Honestly, you can suck on it like a sucker. It's like a jawbreaker. Ain't no way you can go wrong.
I'm gonna look it up now. Here we go.
You know what's funny? I gotta pee again.
Go for it.
I gotta use it.
Yeah.
I have nothing but water and coffee all day.
As you should, man. Go.
And it's alkaline water. All right.
People
Alkaline water is a whole different hydration.
We're gonna talk, and when you go past the door, open it back up so Curtis can get back in. We're gonna talk about the benefits of cocaine and crack. All right, 3 long-term health effects of crack use. All right, because he said there's no benefits of crack cocaine. Organ damage, that's pretty good, right? Heart problems, that's pretty, there's no benefits for this at all. Brain damage and psychological issues, damn, there's no benefits of this at all. Okay, all right. Let's keep looking, because it has to be the pros of coke. What y'all saying? There's functional alcoholics, but plenty that aren't plus. It's easy to deal with someone smoking weed than drinking. Big facts. My uncle was a functional crackhead for like 40 years. He died from bruising his teeth with baking soda. That's funny. Coca-Cola actually used Coke in their pop originally. Yep, I heard about that. But forget all this. Where's my future baby mama? She is not here. She is at work. Mr. Martelli. Coke will cause a heart attack. Crack, you will lose your mind. Man, let's figure this out, man. Let's get to the meat and potatoes. We gotta find the pros, because everything has pros and cons. Like sugar, even though it's bad for you, there's no benefits of actual sugar, but it gives you some sort of feeling of I'm alive, right? So there has to be some sort of feeling of crack. Let's see. Come on, man. Let's not give crack a bad rap. Woo! Yeah, somebody said every time my mom puts cocaine on the table, she sniffs it and screams out, "Woo!" That's why I want to eat some sugar. Here we go. Benefits of cocaine: weight loss, energy, are
Weight
the
loss.
only props in coke. Unfortunately, the negatives are out there. what is PCP acronized for? Is that a word? Acronized? Hey, nigga. Don't be laughing that hard.
I doubt it.
Acronized?
Then you just supposed to say what's an acronym for or something.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Last night, Zupper hit me with
The Zuper?
Zuper.
Yeah.
He hit me with. He was like, I did not know. Let me ask you this because we was on the podcast talking about this.
Okay.
What is use? Is it synonym? Damn it! I forgot the word. Antonymy. Synonym.
Anatomy.
And no, synonym and something with the A.
Oh, the opposite of synonyms. Antonym.
Antonym.
Right. Antonym.
So I looked it up. I was like, antonym is one of those words that no one uses. Actually, it's just a definition. It's just a description. But you have never say antonym. You don't say stuff like, well, let's look at it like this. Her face is the antonym of beauty.
Okay.
Like, no one actually says antonym as a description.
Uh-huh.
And I want to start using antonym as an insult.
You're like, man, that's the antonym of what you've been saying this whole time.
Exactly. Like, sweetheart, take it off because what you're doing is the antonym of making me horny.
Because antonym is just the opposite, right?
Right.
That's stupid. That's complete the antonym of what I'm saying.
That sounds so sarcastic, right?
Go left. Go left. No, the antonym of right.
Yeah, let's see. Whoa, what word is that? Oh shit, that's what PCP is?
I gotta lean in.
Try
here.
to say that word.
Phenylcyclohexypiperidine.
Ain't no way, man.
Phenylcyclohexypiperidine.
Ain't no way, man.
Easy work.
Ain't no way, man.
Easy work. Coke will cause a heart attack because you lose your mind.
Hey, yo, Courage, is there any benefits of cocaine and crack?
Suicide.
That's a benefit?
That's somebody's benefit.
Yeah, I'm not against.
Fucking maybe.
There you go. It gets your penis.
I see on TV.
It gets your penis erect.
Put a little bit on your ding ding.
Bang, bang a boing.
Yeah, I've heard that.
PCP and angel dust are the same thing.
Oh,
Well, there you go.
somebody's like, I ain't saying that shit. We gonna call this angel dust. I ain't saying that. PCP, no.
Do you have any more of that phenylcyclohexyl It's a random X in there.
Yeah, you can't give my PCP head that type of word. What we talking about?
What, cocaine gets you
Oh,
wet?
no. That's what
the
Denzel
slang.
Washington said. He's like,
PCP, get
hey,
wet.
I didn't know you like to get freaky.
What?
PCP, baby. He's like, PCP.
That's why they say
wet.
PCP or angel dust. It's too hard to say the real. Where angel dust come from?
I think that's a dope name. Angel dust, I feel like it's the dust of the wing of the...
I feel like it'd do something good. I mean, I don't know. I've never been to angel dust. Maybe it feels amazing.
Spanish drug.
Is it Spanish drug?
Angel dust. I've never done it. I gotta do more drugs, man. That's gonna be my goal for 2022, bro.
No.
It's March. I did this one challenge already for this. My next one in April is gonna be to do as many drugs as I can do
I think
and survive.
at this point, if you haven't done
No.
a dozen of drugs, a plethora of drugs...
Well, I got 30 days in April to do 30 drugs. Are there 30 drugs out there?
Yes, it's countless drugs.
I'm doing a drug a day, baby.
Is there any drugs that expired?
What do you mean?
As in, like diseases that expire, like
It gets extinct? Like,
she had-
they smoked all the crack.
like
This is no
rickets.
more.
People don't say rickets no more. Like,
What?
yeah, how she died? Fucking died
What
from
is rickets?
rickets and scabies?
All right, so the first drug I'm doing, it's got to be crack, right? Nah, I can't start that high. I should just do some weed first.
Well, let's gradually go higher.
Edible.
How would you gradually go high?
I feel like you should start really, really high. I should
go
just
low?
method, yeah. And then
Method.
I
You
should
think
method.
meth is the enchilada of? I hate that you keep making fun of my verbiage, yo. It's not enchilada. It's an enchilada. I was thinking enchiladas.
Wait.
Was it enchilada?
Wait.
Enchilada.
Stop talking for a second.
Hold on, enchilada.
It's funny because I think it's echelon, right?
I said it right.
No, you said enchilada, but it did sound like enchiladas was coming out.
Enchilada.
I was like enchilada, and then I looked right at you, but you made this look to me. I'm like,
Don't do me like this. My people are watching.
you looked at my eyes like, yeah.
Yo, let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something, man. The absolute worst thing to do in the midst of an argument is mess up on a word.
Mm-hmm.
When I told your ass to come in here, I said 3 o'clock. Nobody told me that you was gonna have your.
You was go what?
Okay, so now you playing.
I'm just trying to see what you're saying because
now you playing.
because you just you cannot stutter or I told you. Yeah.
You have to be lightning speed with your.
This is
thought
why
patterns.
it's important. That's why when I argue, I speak very slowly, very calmly.
Because you gotta get your thoughts.
Because you gotta get your thoughts out, and also you really have to. Well, besides just having to listen to what the other person is saying, because you be so riled up, you be like, "Fuck all that,"
Yeah.
right? But then, I just am always like, okay, because when somebody says something, I really just let me think. Let me think first. Okay, I got my thoughts.
Yeah.
This is what I think. Because this is how I feel. And then you just do that. But man, when you're in that, that's why I haven't had an argument in a long time. Or you just text each other just the facts. Write it down.
Let me tell you about an argument that I went through
Okay.
that makes sense.
Okay.
But didn't make sense.
Okay.
And I'm going to be on the side of making it make sense.
Okay.
And I need you to get me out of it, all right?
Get you out of the argument?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, ready? 2 plus 2 is what, Chaz?
4.
No. No.
Okay.
Because you were taught that 2 plus 2 has always been 5
Okay.
in my family.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because we're not selfish like you guys are.
Okay.
2 plus 2, you gotta always include yourself. I'm the 5th person.
Okay.
So if I'm the subject
Okay.
and I'm saying 2 plus 2, I'm bringing these people to my world.
The 2 plus 2 people.
Yes.
Okay.
It's 5.
Okay.
See, that shows you that you don't never want to include yourself in the scenario.
Okay.
So when I asked you what's 2 plus 2,
I say 4.
you say 4.
Yeah.
You're not including yourself.
Okay.
You're never putting yourself in a situation. I'm the front of this war zone.
Okay.
I'm a part of the problem.
Okay.
I'm a part of the solution.
Okay.
I'm putting myself in it.
Okay.
It's 5.
Okay. So what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to argue why it's 4?
No. Yeah, because that was an actual real argument.
I don't. How was
It
that
was-
an argument?
And then it was just like you're still thinking without including yourself.
Okay.
I was like, I don't. What you asked me? What is 2 plus 2?
All right.
I was like, it's 4.
Right. And that's your problem, Dion.
You don't include yourself. That's how you think. That's how men think. And I was like,
Well, that's just factual. I mean,
I was like, put 2 fingers up. And then
put another 2 fingers up.
yeah, and then it was just like I was like, count it. And she was like, but what are you attached to? Yourself. You can't put 2 fingers up if they're not attached to something.
Okay. Let me take 2 apples. If I take 2 apples and I put another 2 apples, I have 5.
But how did the apples get there?
Not
You
with
took your arms. You took your arms,
Yeah, but I'm not an apple.
but not telepathically. You took them, so you're a part of the creating of the problem.
Okay. Yeah, then I would just go, okay, you're an idiot. But all right. Because you can't argue with that. You can't argue with somebody who's trying to make you wrong. Like most people just, I'm like, well, this is facts. Like we're not even talking about opinion and how we feel. This is just factual stuff. I can't argue with somebody who's like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, right. And then people say math is the most absolute thing, right?
Absolute, yo.
And I'm like, okay,
It's
buddy.
absolute. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally.
What's
What
up, Twilla?
T. Wills.
What's
She
happening?
came in here with. Here she go.
T Sizzle. Don't do meth. Have you ever seen the scabs and meth mouth? Yeah. That makes having enough, money to get my mouth fixed.
Yo, have you ever had a chance to watch the movie Radiant Girls? It's
No.
on Netflix. My daughter was in the play. It's called Radiant Girls. It's about these girls who created the dials on clocks,
Okay.
and they dipped it in radiant like paint.
Okay.
But they had to lick it and then create it with the perfect sort of. They had to draw it. Right?
Okay.
It's perfect in creating the numbers.
Is that a burp?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The radiant has actually become radiation, and it was chewing their teeth.
Whoa.
Teeth was falling out.
They couldn't just use water?
I think it's 1919.
Oh, well, you
Yeah, so
didn't,
they
you didn't say that
figured
part.
this out,
Okay.
True story.
Oh, wow.
And
So they were killing themselves.
a lot of them died. But get this, the business, they had like a in-store doctor that was just like, you're totally fine. You're healthy as an ox. They would die off, and they were like, she died from syphilis. She was a whore.
Oh.
And then finally, one girl who never licked it,
Uh-huh.
she was just like, I'm just not going to lick it because it tastes nasty, the aftertaste.
Uh-huh.
She was like, there's a pattern here.
Yeah.
A lot of girls are dying.
Yeah.
But the girls were like, I need to do this because it's slower to get it done.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't lick it, it's quicker to you get more dial from licking it.
Right.
If you just do it normal, it's gonna like you
Take-
get 200 versus 40.
Mm-hmm.
So she got less money this whole time. But it's a really good movie, good play. My daughter was in it, killed it.
Which daughter?
Modus.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dope. You know what? Women, no matter what they do, are gonna get the whore tag. You know?
Right.
Like no matter what a woman does, no matter what success they have, they're gonna get this tag of. But if you ever see a pregnant woman working, you're like, she's fucking raw.
What?
She's fucking raw. She's fucking raw. You know what I mean?
You said you want to fuck her raw?
Not me, but
Oh, you said she is.
Yeah, that's just the natural. Oh, she goes raw, dude. All right. You be like, bro, she has a whole starting a family. There's a whole life in there.
God, dude.
But men will always
Shells.
reduce women
Shells is funny.
raw. I mean, no matter what, bro, women, it's the same thing with women who did spectacular things and who got called witches, right? Like, no matter what a woman does, that's great. It's like Serena and Venus calling them men.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A woman can't be on top of her sport, of her field, without being called a whore, without being called a woman. I mean, a man.
Yeah.
Any way to, curb their success has been done for centuries. Who was the girl? The great. What's the French warrior? What's her name? She like led an army. They burned her at the stake.
Athena?
Joan of Arc. Nope, not Athena, Greek goddess. Joan of Arc is like in the history of being one of the most strongest women. Helped lead an entire, I think, like the French to war and to victory, and they burned her at the stake
Wow. Why?
because of her jealous dudes. That was it. It was just jealous men. And they go, she's got to be a witch. She's got to be
Hey,
this. She's
let me
got to
tell
be
you something,
that.
dude. This sounds very sexist.
Mm-hmm.
If you are a powerful man
Mm-hmm.
and a woman is like telling you, like, say for instance, like Warren Buffett,
Mm-hmm.
and then all of a sudden there was a woman who trumped him financially,
Mm-hmm.
started saying, "Hey, you doing this all wrong." Like, man, you know who I am.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to relinquish that sort of like. Maybe she's onto something.
Right.
Because it's like his whole life,
Mm-hmm.
he had inferior women up under him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So like
You mean like to him? Not that they were inferior, but like
yeah, like
they're not as successful as he
financially,
is.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
successful wise.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard for men to make that adjustment to saying like, I have to. I don't want to say submissive, but like to understand that, like on the field that you're kind of ahead of.
All right, Twilla. See you later. Twilla's leaving.
She ain't talking about nothing. just like when white people had to make that transition of saying we can't say nigga no more. There's a lot of men that always looked at women inferior.
For sure. Still
there's
do.
A lot of people.
Still do
right.
a lot of them.
And there's a lot of people that feel like gay people are just a phase. You know what's funny though? This is I've never met gay grandpas.
Okay.
like remember when we was kids? No one. I've never been like, yo. It's always roommates, right?
Yeah, you're dumb.
They never like, hey, these are my grandpas. Like gay was so on the low, down low.
Yeah.
You never say, yeah, these are my two grandmas. These are my two grandpas.
That's gonna be a show one day though. My two
What?
gay grandpas.
My two gay grandpas. That just lets us know how current homosexuality is to us, because it was so like
Far as being accepted, it's been around since the beginning of time.
Sure.
But yeah, it's
Have
like,
you ever heard somebody say that?
What?
It's always like my grandpa and his roommate.
yeah. I mean, I haven't seen the grandpa, but I've seen like the aunts. You know what I mean?
That's my aunt.
But
It's my two aunts.
the aunt's best friend. It's my best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a really good thing that it's still a long fight. Everybody has a long fight. Every person who's marginalized has a long fight to be normally accepted. But I would have to say that the gay race has made the furthest, the furthest steps of like, oh, we're a part of this culture, and we're not going to be ignored, and you're going to see it. Like,
You know why?
we still have whole movies that don't have black people in there.
You know why?
Why?
It's because white people are gay too.
Oh, yeah.
And white people are Jewish too.
Yeah.
And white people have a lot of money.
Yeah.
And it's like, if we need voices, hey, black gay people, you're a part of this community. Okay, let's move with y'all. So, you know what I'm saying?
Meanwhile, we're just regular black.
Regular black.
We gotta find a marginalized group to cling on to.
But what's funny is a lot of the gay white people was like, hey, you're a part of this community. It was like, but you're not a part of.
Oh, you can come to the gay pride parade.
Yeah.
It stops there.
You can still get your ass beat by these cops.
Right. What about this march? No. Can I come to the money meetings? Oh God, no.
Whoa.
We'll let you know when we need you.
Yeah.
Blackity black, blackity black, gay pride.
Let's end this episode. And,
What?
That's how you end it.
You can't just say let's end this episode.
Well, why not?
It's just
It's a bad place to end it.
No, you just go. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
All right.
Smell that food.
Do you? I don't smell. I'm immune to it.
Green tea?
No, I'm not eating it on camera. I want Chaz to be by himself.
The sound of eating is awful in the headphones. I'd be like, what's up, Kid Clip? All right.
Kid.
What's happening, fam? A little bit.
So you gonna end it on something? You gonna end it on something?
I mean, I don't have any
Okay.
thing. I was just.
We come back refreshed with different thoughts and patterns. Yeah, man. Thank y'all for watching another episode of Lackaroni and Jazz. Make sure you like and subscribe and follow, comment,
all those good things.
share.
Yeah.
And if you are watching this live, thank y'all for rocking with us. And if you want to watch it live, please come over to Lactose ENT and be a part of the community of the Lac Pack.
Yeah, man.
Everyone, give a drink to my man Chaz here. Throw up a glass of milk for your boy.
I have a emoji now.
What's your emoji?
It's like a.
It's like a.
Yeah, well, I don't know how to call it. Can somebody put? I'm gonna see if they can put. Can somebody put the society emoji up in there?
There's a
glass of milk.
See, mine is Mount Up.
It's just like an old Greek building kind of thing.
Why is that?
Because it's where they used to have like town hall meetings. There it is.
There it is.
Yeah,
Why
shells.
was it flashed?
I don't know why they flagged it. Maybe somebody thought it was a penis. I don't know.
Okay.
So that's where like they used to have like the old town hall meetings back in the Greek days. So we have our live-ish at 5-ish town hall meetings. That's what it'll be. Yeah, and catch that live-ish at 5-ish. You start doing the latest at 8-ish. I caught yours last night. It was
Well, it was also a collaboration of Random Ass Conversations.
oh okay. But yeah, I didn't see Twilla. I just saw you there. Did Twilla leave by then, or was she
She
still
was
around?
uploading footage.
Ah, gotcha.
All right.
Thank you, people. We'll see you guys next time.
You guys are gonna be safe.
Oh yeah, you guys don't go anywhere.